Yo, Broncos country, what's up? Let's dive right into some red-hot news that's got every Denver Broncos fan's heart beating faster. According to a bombshell article from Athlon Sports, our guy, wide receiver Courtland Sutton, is in the running for a jaw-dropping $80 million contract. That's right, folks. The favorite target of our rookie sensation, QB Bo Nix, might be on the verge of making franchise history. So grab a cold one, kick back, and let's talk about this news that's hotter than a July afternoon in Denver. If you bleed orange and blue, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our Broncos talk. And hey, drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Sutton deserves that kind of cash? Let's chat, because this is the home of Broncos fans. If you're new to Broncos Nation, let me tell you why Courtland Sutton is the man on our offense. Sutton is that WR who makes you leap off your couch every time he touches the ball. Drafted in the second round in 2018 out of SMU, Southern Methodist University, this dude has been a reception machine ever since. Velcro hands, unstoppable legs, and a heart that beats for Denver. Back in 2019, he racked up over 1,800 receiving yards and 6 TDs, even with QBs that, let's be honest, weren't exactly Payton Manning. Then 2020 hit, and a torn ACL slowed him down. But you know what's badass? He came back stronger, like a Marvel superhero. Fast forward to 2024, with Bo Nix leading the offense and Sutton shining brighter than ever, becoming the rookie QB's go-to guy. So what do you think, Broncos country? Is Sutton the dude who'll take our offense to the next level, or is it time to invest in some fresh blood? Sound off in the comments. I want to know what you're thinking. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Athlon Sports is reporting that Sutton might land a contract worth up to $80 million. That's a ton of money, like private jet money or enough nachos to fill Empower Field for life. But real talk, this contract talk is making us all wonder, will the Broncos open the vault to keep Sutton around? The NFL wide receiver market is on fire right now. Guys like Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and A.J. Brown are signing contracts that look like Powerball numbers. Jefferson got a 4-year, $140 million deal with the Vikings. Now, Sutton might not be quite on that level, but he's clutch, reliable, and has insane chemistry with Bo Nix. So yeah, a $20 million per year deal, which is what Athlon is projecting, actually makes sense. Think about it, Broncos country. If we want to compete with the Chiefs, Bills, and all those powerhouses, we need weapons. And Sutton is that guy who gives opposing defenses nightmares. So tell me, should we lock Sutton down with a big deal or save the cap space for other areas like the O-line or defense? Drop your take in the comments. We want to hear from you now. Let's talk about how this Sutton contract buzz ties into our golden boy, Bo Nix. If you watched the 2024 season, you know Nix played like a vet, calm, precise, and with that sparkle in his eye that reminds you of Broncos legends. And guess who's been his best buddy on the field? Yup, Courtland Sutton. Their connection is like peanut butter and jelly, coffee and cream, or to keep it Denver style, craft beer with a mountain view. Sutton's tall, 6.4, fast, and knows how to get open. Nix, with that cannon of an arm, loves throwing it deep to Sutton or hitting him in clutch third down moments. Last season, Sutton put up solid numbers, and Athlon even called him Nix's favorite target. That's no small thing. I remember that 2024 game against the Chargers. Nix launched a 40-yard bomb to Sutton in the end zone, and he snagged it between two defenders like it was nothing. Empower Field went wild. Moments like that show you just how valuable Sutton really is. So, tell me, Broncos country, what was your favorite Sutton play last season? Drop it in the comments. I know you've got some epic memories. All right, but does Sutton really deserve $80 million? Let's break it down. First, he's a leader. He's mentoring the younger guys like Marvin Mims Jr. and Troy Franklin and helping build a winning culture in the locker room. That kind of leadership, priceless. Second, he's consistent. Despite past injuries, Sutton never quits. He's out there every week, grinding for the team. In 2024, he had over 800 receiving yards and around 6 touchdowns, even with the team still adjusting to Sean Payton's system. Imagine what he can do with one more year of chemistry with Nix and maybe a more solid O-line. Third, he's a community guy. Sutton is always out there in Denver, supporting local causes and connecting with fans. That's the kind of stuff that makes us love our players even more, right? So tell me, do you think Sutton is the heart of our offense, or is he more of a solid but replaceable guy? I'm curious what y'all are thinking. But hey, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Before the Broncos throw $80 million Sutton's way, they've got to think things through. First, he's already 29. Wide receivers usually start slowing down around 30 or 31. Can he stay elite for another 4-5 years? Second, the cap space. NFL money gets tricky, y'all. If we lock too much into Sutton, there might not be enough left to beef up other areas like a top-tier RB or a CB to help Pat Surtain too in the secondary. Third, there's young talent. Pushing through. Marvin Mims Jr. is showing promise, and Troy Franklin, Nix's college buddy from Oregon, could break out in 2025. Is it wise to invest big in an older guy when we've got youth waiting in the wings? It's a tough call, so let's open the floor. If you were the Broncos GM, would you give Sutton the bag or invest elsewhere? Don't dodge the question. Now, let me dream with you for a sec, Broncos country. Picture this. It's 2025. Boss. Nix is in year 2, more confident, and Sean Payton's playbook is running like a machine. Courtland Sutton just signed his massive deal and is flying on the field. Mims is working the short routes, Franklin is stretching the defense, and maybe we've got a fresh rookie RB balancing the ground game. Isn't that an offense to get hyped about? Athlon Sports believes that with a happy, well-paid Sutton, the Broncos could take a big leap in the AFC West. And let's be real, with the Chiefs owning the division for years, we need every weapon we can get to take down Mahomes and co. So tell me, where do you see the Broncos in 2025? Playoff contenders, Super Bowl dreamers, or still rebuilding? Drop your predictions. I love having these convos with you. Before we wrap up, I've got a favor to ask. If you love the Broncos like we do, share this video with a fellow fan. Let's keep the orange and blue spirit alive. And one last thing, if you could bring one player to the Broncos in 2025, whether through a trade free agency or the draft, who would it be? Imagine Devontae Adams lining up next to Sutton and Nix. Man, I'm already dreaming big. Drop your dream signing in the comments. All right, Broncos country, that's our deep dive into the bright future of Courtland Sutton and our Denver Broncos. This $80 million report from Athlon Sports might just be the start of an epic offseason. Sutton could be the guy to take this offense to the next level. And with Bo Nix running the show, I'm feeling like big things are coming. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with the Broncos fam. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with more news, analysis, and that Broncos talk only real fans get. Till next time, Broncos country, let's ride.